And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab in this one, Robbie Ray. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. This one in the air. Porter moving under this one. And out number 1 on the grab. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing. They can get up.
Ray, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 1 out, base is empty. Right side, hard hit. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings through that one. 0-1.
For whatever reason, see what he brings in this one.
Hard grounder into the out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Trout, and first offering is fouled off. Acuna off of first with 2 away. That one inside, and the count is 1-1. Acuna runs. Pitch misses in. Throw safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
He makes the grab, and that is that. Angels strand 1. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the hill today, Luis Garcia. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
And the right-hander deals. Just missed.
1-0.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
On the ground to third. Throws to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. Cedane Rafaela.
And one of the most versatile players. He can bat anywhere in that order, and he can play anywhere on the field. Not just the outfield, the infield as well.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Base hit, center field. And that keeps the inning going. So up next, Roman Anthony. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
2 outs. That's a little bit low.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On the ground, out to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
It's good hustle. And we're talking about an emerging leader on a team. Those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example. You know, game in, game out.
Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And it's even up. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And that is that. Boston strands a pair. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second. So in now for the Angels, James Wood. Ray back to work. Wood in his 5th season, 24 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the catch for the out. Now batting Jurickson Profar. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. This to center field. Moving under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And next for L.A., Mike Engel.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
This one high in the air to left center. Settles under it. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Garrett Porter. That's in there. That's strike one. And there's the ball. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting it, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Trey Lipscomb. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
No score here in the second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that one hammered back there. And out of here, he deposits that one into the monster seats. His second of the year, it's 2-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
2 down, nobody on.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's inside.
That's inside.
The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And another ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run, and it's 2-zip. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the second. Baseman Christian Moore. Ray back to work. 4-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 1 down. And next for the Angels, Mike Bagley. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And delivers outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty delivers. Got him looking for the K.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Red Sox by 2 here in the last half of the third. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And that's down and away. And here it comes.
Thank you.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Out there to center. Acuna has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Luis Arias stands in. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Duran hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Acuna now. Singled and stole a base his first time. Now this is in the air down the line. Abreu takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now batting Mike Trout. And a swing and a miss there.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And a pitch. That missed by a lot. Now 1 and 2. Red Sox leading it by 2. Top half of inning number 4. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And another ball. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, James Wood. Trout on the move. Throw there. Safe.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Angel. Back inside Fenway Park. And now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Gets it to first, one up, one down. And the batter now, Garrett Porter. First pitch misses. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
And a full-pitch walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, he'll take that all day.
Rafaela batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Slider misses outside.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! He'll circle the bases, and they add a couple more. This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Toronto Blue Jays. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Singy, it'll be interesting to see how these teams position themselves in the standings the rest of the way. Both have postseason aspirations, and this is the time of the year when the heat gets turned up a little bit.
Yeah, the next month or so will either make you or break you. It's been a long season at this point, and some guys might be starting to feel a little tired and beat up. That's a big part of these games in August, and you're trying to collect as many wins as possible, but the coaching staffs are trying to do it in a way that also benefits their team down the stretch. It's a marathon, not a sprint, but you have to be able to finish strong.
So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game, Drew Rasmussen. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher, even though we don't see the same splits on the road. Played as well.
Luis Arias, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And the righty deals. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The pitch. Struck him out looking. Here's Mike Trout.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with 1 gone. So in now for the Angels, Mike Engel. And that's downstairs and outside. Rasmussen, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Here comes a pitch. Swing down. Now the left fielder, James Wood.
The left fielder, number 31, James Wood.
And that one fouled off.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
On the ground. To first, out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Joe Ryan. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Miles Straw in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch is in the dirt, and 1-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One out, base is empty. That one missing inside.
It's a good take.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty.
3-2.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Just missed. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Next pitch way upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The Halos leading by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one down the line. Jumps, throws. He is safe, and that was bang bang at first.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And a foul ball. Guerrero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We move to the second in Toronto. Angels 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the DH, Tommy Pike. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Rasmussen back to work. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Nolan Shanuel stands in now and watches strike 1. Deal 1. And ball 1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
1 down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Left-hand batter waits. battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. And another ball. In the air out to center. Varsho moving under it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for L.A., Mike Bagley. And there's a foul ball. Bagley measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2024. 2 outs. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Angels held in check, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. To the right side, and that's just foul. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one is inside. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Trout ranges back. Back, gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's Dalton Varsho. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Wouldn't chase that time. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system, and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Line drive. And it gets down for a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. To third, tag, got him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Now a chance for Tyler Heineman. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Oh, that one had extra bases written all over it. Not today, he said. Left his feet up in the air. Just a beautiful catch to end the inning.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Luis Arias. Rasmussen back to work. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Digging in, Zach Neto. And that one wrapped foul. Arias gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through him for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Acuna now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Squirts away a little bit. And the runner holds. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball popped up. Clement settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. And he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. The right-hander deals.
If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that.
Ugly cut on the slider. Back now in Toronto, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in is the speedy Miles Straw. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Got him swinging.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that one fouled off. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. The 1-1 is fouled off. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Wood going back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Vladdy batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Fights it off. You'll see another. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And there's a ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. That one felt good. His 33rd homer of the year. It's 2-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a little roller right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that is the inning. Vlad Guerrero Jr. with the solo shot for Toronto. As we go to the top of the 4th. So in now for the Angels, Mike Engel. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That's long gone. A shot to the opposite field, and they grab the lead. It's 3-2.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
James Wood, the next to hit for the Angels. And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. His 26th of the year. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Tommy Pike. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. And that skips into dirt. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And here it comes. That's way outside. And the count's full. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And the batter now, Nolan Shanuel. Straw makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Bagley.
Mike Bagley, the next to hit for the Angels. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Check on the runner. Pike dives back in safely. That misses. Ball 1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The pitch. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Man at second. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
The 0-1. Out towards left center. Varsho sizes this one up, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, Anthony Santander. Dare.
Santander.
And the right-hander back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And the 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
He's got it. 2 down.
Number 5.
And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. First offering, and it just misses. A little bit low.
2-0.
Two out, space is empty. And that one's a little bit low. 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Neto measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Righty delivers. Good eye right there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hard hit left side. On to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th. 2 out, space is empty. Now here is Mike Trout. 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs. Got him. Angels retired 1, 2, 3. Angels go quietly there, but they still lead this one 4-2. Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays.
That's your shot. Leo Jimenez.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, these Jays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Jays trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. That one in there across the letters.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout tracks it down for the out. Miles Straw getting ready to hit. That one misses. And it's 1-0.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball. And that's a little bit high. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. In the air, right field. Makes the catch, inning over. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jose Barrios. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. And that's the first out. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. He's already homered in this game.
Number 31, James Wood.
Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Tommy Pike. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Action in the pen down there. Braden Fisher up and loosening in the pen. Varley warming up as well. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. The other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they make bottom of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ernie Clement. Adrian Morejon gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And a pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Breaking ball inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one to first. He steps on the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered here in this one. Fought off foul. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And that one clips the corner.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience. Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Santander in the box again. Takes the strike. Next pitch is outside. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. This one in the air. Engel under it. Nabs it. And that will end the inning. One left. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the seventh. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Berrios back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Berrios, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is down low. And that's downstairs and outside. The 2-2 stays alive. Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Almost got him. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Rips that one center field, and that's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And there's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, You missed out on a big moment early on.
And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve. So first and second with 2 outs. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Bagley over at second. Arise at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Runner edges away at second, and that one gets past the catcher. And the runners will move up. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that one is lifted in the air. Trout is there. Corrals it. And there's one away.
Center fielder, number 5.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
The Angels holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th.
1 ball,
Next
1
pitch
strike.
misses way outside. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And another ball. And now it's filled up. One down, base is empty. And he chases that one. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now Leo Jimenez. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Oh, what a lunging grab.
Oh, you're holding your breath on that one. Sometimes you get caught in between. He stumbled a little bit, but kept his concentration. Nice catch to end the inning.
And we're back. And now the right fielder, Mike Trout. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. The pitch. And that's in the dirt. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. It's 5-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And next for the Angels, Mike Engel. One for 3. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Braden Fisher taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Stepping in, James Wood. And first offering is fouled off. Fisher measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018.
1 strike.
Nobody on, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 1 down. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Tommy Pike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Nolan Shanuel. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Nick Sandlin up and throwing. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now back here at Rogers Center. And now Tyler Heineman. And the pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Going and gone. He'll touch them all. His 4th home run of the season. And they inch closer. It's 6-3.
They wasted no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Ben Joyce.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Now at the plate, Miles Straw. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in. He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, he just couldn't get out of the way of that one, and that's not an easy thing to do when you've got a fastball coming in hot.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And Guerrero is set down.
Dude, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one carrying. Gone! Grand slam! Oh, my! It's their second home run of the inning, and they lead it. It's 7-6. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
So they turn things over to the righty, Brusdar Graterol.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Keith, batting with one down, takes a strike. That's a little bit low. Still only one out here in the inning. Finds its way through, base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Just misses with that one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Wood sizing this one up. Out number 2. And now the shortstop, Leo Jimenez. Started to swing, held up. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Down on strikes. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers. We go to the 9th. Leading off, Mike Bagley. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, still 0-2. The line to kick the pitch. Got it! And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Luis Arraez stands in. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Comes up empty.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. They're down to their final strike.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Rodriguez is just 1 strike away. Got it. That finishes the evening's action.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Mm-hmm.